Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Welcome back, welcome back. My name is John Megacycle. Yeah. Vega 3 episode, I think we're on 4 or 5? I forgot. Either way, a double meteor strike took out half the scientists. I don't care. A double meteor strike took out a lot of our... Well, the first one did almost nothing. The second one apparently crippled my security ridiculously. So we went offline. Just a bunch of bad juju. We went from 51% quality of life down to 10, which is not, it's no bueno. I mean, that's not good, no matter how you slice it in any language. So I'm trying my best to try to get back online, which I think we are. Our new power plants are built down here, or one of them anyway. All right, we're still low power. We're not offline, which is good. I need a big paycheck now more than ever. Sell the tech. Sell the fuel. Cool. I can get one more power plant. Let's build... I want to spread out my security, so... workshops. Let's get some workshops. I'm sure it's been a while since we built any of that. There's a bunch more security. I need a flux pod or something over here, I'm sure. How are we on infrastructure stuffs? Security, 130. That's kind of the thing that's weird. 130 of my people are in security out of 1,700. That's 8%? 7%? It's not 10%. 10% would be 170. But I mean, that's a good chunk of the population being dedicated to security forces, police force, whatever you want to call it or address it or whatever. Let's get 3 more down here. And I'll definitely be interested in building 2 sports complexes. I really want to make sure we're fighting the quality of life issue. Whoops. The quality of life issue on many fronts. I'm also going to drop this to 8%. Cut it almost in half. Did I get it? Okay, cool. There's probably no convenient place for me to build this, is there? Kinda not really at all. This'll do. Yeah, one here, one a little higher up. 10%. It can't go lower than 10%, but this is where bad crap happens. Arson, thieving, assassination notices, and then assassination. Cool. Quality of life is at 15%. Power's back on. 2 sports arenas are being built. Let's just beef this all back up to where it ought to be. Oh, crap. Well, that's okay. Selling some weapons is bad. Sell all the food. That's a nice paycheck right there. A little bit of the ore. A little bit of the gems. A few weapons. Nice. Okay. I've got a nice amount of budget back. So, I'm not out of the danger zone. Okay. That's looking good for now. That's looking good for now. Landmine. Awesome. One of the most useless things ever, in my opinion. It does the job, but you need to build a crap ton of them for them to be effective in the slightest. Let's take a look at tanks. How are we doing on tanks? I'm getting there. 6 looks like a good formation point. Do I have, what, 8 tanks? 8 exactly, cool. And I said 6. 14 hit points, that's pretty good. Once it hits around 16 hit points, we'll be getting our hover tanks. Okay, so I have 3 more power plants that were being built. There's 2. Okay, so we're looking pretty good there. How are we doing on our numbers? Ore, we're producing 180, we're using 60. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be way easier for us to get a crap ton of ore than the reverse. That looks good, okay. Pretty happy. I wouldn't mind a radar up there. And a flux pod. Get that duo going on. Oops, there we go. Oh, very good. Now, we could start working on launch pads and stuff. I don't know if I've ever really shown you or demonstrated Air Force. So why don't we do that? Let's do that this episode, this series. Something like this and this looks good to me. We'll build shipyards. And cool, we're up to 20% quality of life. Makes me feel so much better, let me tell you. These things are expensive. 7,000 is it? Yeah. And they take one of the longest things ever, 84 days. They take an obscene amount of time. But because they only require ore to be built, you can actually get them started pretty early on in the game. There's all the food. Yeah, I know I'm making surplus food. An accident at Flux Pod caused power to be lost. I don't care. We're probably going to wait for 12.5 tanks. And then we'll send the whole Magilla. We'll send everything. Now, shipyards are something worth defending. The aircraft, when it's landed, doesn't really do much. But we already have fuel, so that's a good thing. Actually, I take that back. You can build this stuff fairly quick. Because they only require ore, the aircraft. But you still need fuel to get it off the ground. Sporadic murders reported. Last season, we went completely through without any sporadic murders. I think we had 2 pilfering incidents. But that was about it. Sell all the tech. Sell all the fuel. That gives me actually 3 more security buildings, which I will be constructing. I just can't believe we went from 50 to 10 in 2 months' time. Ooh, hover tank. Awesome. Oh, 6. Right. Now, why didn't I tell all the tanks to go to 6? Because it's who's closest. That's how it determines what's what, on who gets what orders. So, security, 2 turrets up here. That's going to give us a pretty good standing. And then we'll check what we need for the rest of the infrastructure piece. I want to make for very sure food, air, housing, all dialed in right now. Might turn the birth rate down to low. The colony's been affected by nasty virus. Again? A terrorist just destroyed a building. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, that was a power plant, not my command center. Whew. Whew, 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 whew. I was like, no. 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 That would have been bad. Newsflash, I should build another command center. There's that. Quality of life is 22%. I don't sleep easy until that's well above 30. Like, that's when I feel like it's okay. $9,000. Zang. Okay, well. There's that. Which will give me a turret or 2. Well, just 1 now, I guess. So 1 there. I'm gonna build another one up here, and then put some power plants here or something else. Haven't quite decided yet. Sell all the tech. I'm not selling fuel at 1, go away. I'll sell gems. I know it's 28, I just don't care. I don't have the patience for it. I really don't. Alright, what do we got for tanks? 17? To 6, thank you. That second turret will go right here. This is a good spot for it. Whew. How many people are in security now? 160. Okay. We're getting there. Let's take a chat with our advisors. It's been a little bit. We're still okay on that. Colonists still very discontented. I need more power. Go frickin' figure. Again, sporadic murders reported. Ugh. That bear's heavy on me. I don't like that. Okay. These things are a little bit touchy. Oh, where'd it go? Okay. So we've got an explorer, an assault craft, a cruiser, a warship, and a fighter. Now, there's a trick. If you click right here, I think there's a trick. I don't know if it's on the Amiga only or what, but if you click over here, this is where the Fusion Cruiser shows up. So you can hover over it, and I think you can find it. Maybe that was just the Amiga version. Anyway, we're gonna go warships. Yeah, these things are very expensive, but they'll do the job. Now, it says 240, and I'm pretty sure we went through this on a different season. But it does not take 240 months. That would be 2 years? No, that would be 20 years. Right? Right, 20 years. This game never lasts 20 years, so it makes no sense as to why it says that. But you'll see, it actually moves significantly faster than that. Attack warning. Okay, thanks for telling me. I'm sure that cost a bunch out of my budget. Kinda did. Looks like we're spending about $7,000 a month on our civilian and military grants. So all the food. Quality of life is at 39%. That makes me feel very much better. I'm going to sell down some weapons. Don't need nearly as much of that on hand. Sell a little bit of the ore. Tax rate is going to go back up to 13%. Okay. I don't have good vision over here at all. So let's get that fixed. Another flux pod, another radar, another power planter 5. Get us really into the game. Cool, new command center online. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, we're 39%. How? Okay, so we're going to wait till the end of December. You'll see that that'll change. Until then, I've got about 24 tanks. Let's send the whole business. And to make sure I'm in the right direction... Yep, southwest, that's right. Cool. $39%, still quality of life. So 6,000 was in our budget. We're eating through about 4,000 of that. Sell all the tech. That's not a lot of food. Let's take a gander where we're at. Okay. So that was a good warning for us. So I need more food. Probably need more residents. Let's just get to food right away. So, 1 month has passed. You're the last one. You can build me a warship. So it said 240. It now says 238. So the thing is, 2 months have, or 1 month really has passed? I'd say about 2 months have passed. That's still accurate. It will change dramatically though. I'm not sure what does that. If it's workshops or arms labs or just some weird math, but that's one of the things that just does not make any sense at all. Spy report in. Our current offensive is proving unsuccessful. They are ready for our attack and had no trouble repelling it. You ate $4,000 to tell me that? Seriously? Gosh, no wonder why it's hard to balance a proper budget around here. Crap. My phone lit up. I didn't see what the crap that said. Is this the same one? Dang it. My phone went off. I checked it. I'm on call this week for work. I didn't see what that said. Shoot. No, that's okay. Couldn't have been that important, right? We're at 43% of quality of life, so it couldn't have been anything super volatile, I hope. So there's that. There's that. I'm contented selling all my food now. Sell all the fuel. That's awesome paycheck right there. Sell a little ore. I want to stay on top of the markets of such as much as possible. We're not going to go with life support systems anymore. We're going to go right to space moss. There's a lot here, and it's better bang for the buck. I can't believe for years I thought it was not as effective. It's not like this is a different version anyway. Like, it's just the same Super Nintendo game no matter what. Okay, that couldn't have been a good sound. How are there more sporadic murders? Quality of life's at 43%. How? How? I want to know. Wreckage. Wreckage. Yeah, they are little beetles. I don't even know what this facility was. I know it wasn't the command center. Oh, was that my sports arena? Did I just build? Oh, yeah, it was, but I already was building one, so whatever. I guess? Whatever. Anyway. There. That takes care of air for a very long time. Workshops are still growing. Sell the tech. And that's all I'm gonna get. Next is housing. And shortly after housing, way more security. Earth demands scientists. Fine. Have them. Whatever. Now, it's been a few months. Let's take a gander. 228. It has not been 14 months. Or 10 months. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix sporadic murders when the quality of life is at 42%. Here. There. Let's call a sports event. Why not? I straight up legit don't know how to fix that. 42. Come on. Give me way up or way down. Just pick one. 43. Okay, whatever. That's going back up to 15. Thank you. A little bit of cash in my pocket. Oh, that'll be good for next month, considering I can't spend a darn of it right now. There we go. That looks really good. Okay, what the crap is happening? Oh, there's enemy tanks all up in the business. Let's make sure... Friendly tanks. Yeah, there we go. How about you guys move to 6? All y'all. Thank you. I'm guessing that got killed. Okay, he's stuck forever and ever, amen, I don't care. This is a problem. Okay, now I've irritated them. Now they're bringing the thunder. Do I not have another turret up here? Oh, I don't. Okay. Could have freaking sworn I did. I don't know how to fix that. Seriously, I don't. Sporadic murder should only be happening when the quality of life is around 20%. Not 43%. I guess I'll build more security once I build... 48%! How? How? How is that even fathomable? How? Oh, whatever. Keeping my promise. Guess what? I'm probably out of power now, too. Now that I'm thinking about it. There. 5 more security. Sell all the food. Awesome. I'm not selling anything else. No, thank you. Okay. Air, done. Food, done. Power, we're getting low. Housing? Getting close. Okay. I'm building 2 more sports facilities right now. And then more housing. Man, I don't know why this mission was significantly more finicky. Earth could just take the always take the scientists. Earth, you're clearly incapable of doing your own darn work. Especially when it's sciencing or maths, for frick's sake. Okay. Oh, I could build 1 more. Thieves have been caught pilfering colony funds. Alright. Okay, let's take a look at this now. 212. Again, it has not been 30-some months. I don't know what logic that lies, but yeah, it has not been that long. Okay, it's May. Housing, power, food. Power. Quality of life is at 54%. If there's more sporadic murders, I'm going to lose my nuggets, because I have no idea what's causing that. And there went all my money. Sweet. And here's how I get all my money back. Sell all the fuel. I'm not going to need fuel for a long time. Tap down some weapons. That's good. That got me 2 power plants. One of your tanks has malfunctioned and is out of control. There it is. So you have 14 hit points. It doesn't really damage anything, so I'm not really too sure what, but I'm gonna just let it have its temper tantrum. I'm gonna send all the tanks to Alien City, just let it lose its mind. Whatever, that's fine. Okay. Everything's looking good here. Better be. Oh, I'm missing some facilities. That's a shame. Let's take a quick look at our defense network before we continue anything else. Yes, there are turrets scattered about. Oh, those are friendlies. Holy crap, I'm like, what? That straight up legit scared me a bunch. Oh, another tech we get is the HDX missile. They really like this little cubby or whatever, so I'm just going to dump another turret or 2. That laser turret is still attacking as well, so it's hitting something. I heard an explosion. I don't see wreckage except this. Oh, there's a little bit there. That looks like wreckage to me. It totally is. Oh! That's unexpected. You've achieved a quality of life of 65%. Earth commends you as a colony leader and awards you the Colonial Eagle Medal for Distinguished Service. Awesome. Duh. That straight up legit took me off guard. No, I don't want to build there. I want to clear it out. Turrets. I think I decided no to turrets. We're okay. But I do need to start working on a few other things. Yep, we're still growing in security, so that's good. Oh, all the food. Sell it. Sell it, sell it. All the fuel. Sell it. Sell a little ore. That's more than enough. Whoops. Okay. I'm gonna build like 6 more mines. Yep, except that corner piece. Right, which already has a store there. Right, I remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's more than enough. Then I also want 3 or 4 more chemical plants next month. Really investing heavily into our industry and our backbone economic. I guess this isn't a backbone economy because it's trading, so it's secondhand. You know, like we're producing a product to sell the product. Okay, my bad. I sold a little too much ore. That will not be a problem. I promise you that. Kick this up to 10. Nope, 10 is fine. 10, that's fine. Sell all the tech. Sell all the fuel. That looks good to me. Okay. What do we have in terms of fuel? Okay, plenty. That's what we've got, plenty. So something like this, 2, 3. I do want 3 more, and I'm gonna need more storage. Spy report. Probably saying the enemy was ready. Blah, blah, blah. Unsuccessful, of course. These have become filled. How? 52%. Why? 192 months? Yep, no idea how that works. So, 192. We're going to wait for this month to lapse and we'll take a gander. I don't know if it's 240 months from when you say go or what. So, 182? 182. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Quality of life is at 69% now. How? Why? I don't get it. Vaccination. Awesome. Totally down with that. Totally down with a bit of immunity for my folk. One of your tanks have malfunctioned. It is completely out of control. Well, isn't that just dandy? Sell the fuel. With us diversifying our economy like this, it almost guarantees we'll always have something to sell, assuming someone's buying, which is good. Earth demands scientists. I don't care. Okay, tank finally exploded after losing its craps. How? Okay, cool. 72%. I'm not even gonna read that. You know what it says. I'm not reading that. Let's kick this cranked. Get that cranked a little more. Tech, yes, sold. Do it. 18,000. That looks pretty good to me. Bunch more storage. Let's take a look and see how we are over here. Oh, I definitely need lower birth rate. We're gonna chump through everything we've got. That's looking pretty good right now. So, low birth rate and more housing, really. Hello. And of course more workshops. Why not? Why not? I do want some tanks forming around 0.6 because that's kind of a front line for our defense. So, what do you think it's at now? Was it 182 before? 172? Sure, 10 months just flew by. Why not? And you suck. I'm really glad I saw that. In a second here, once we get paid, I want to check wreckage. We'll let November come and go, then we'll call an episode. 73%. Do you see that? The quality of life is now at 73%. Well, at least we haven't had any thieves or whatever. Fuel was a good price that month. Okay. Wreckage. Nope. Freaking kidding, right? Meteor screen, awesome. Happy for that. I'm just gonna flop a turret there. Power facility right where this spot left off. I was really hoping to get some more room to build more infrastructure, but what the heck is happening? Am I just losing whole chunks of my base now? Wreckage. Yeah, I kinda am. Holy craps. Someone's on the fierce. Someone's on the path. Did I lose a... Yeah, another... What? Seriously, what is their problem with me having sports complexes? It's like the third one they've blown up. None of these turrets are even scathed. Then I don't understand how they made it this far. And the two turrets there. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need to see before we call this an episode. What is blowing up? This thing again? I just rebuilt that. And now I have wreckage there? Are you serious? Oh, that was there before. I just didn't notice it? Maybe? Oh, my word. Okay. We're going to finish off this month. December. We're going to finish out December. And then we're going to go from there. What other wreckage do I have? Probably that new power plant I just built. Of course. Of course. Why wouldn't there be wreckage? I'm going to build 2 turrets there. I'm rebuilding this power plant. You will not break my spirit. You're going to annoy the crap out of me. Granted. Granted, that's on paper. However, you're not going to break my spirit. We're going to push on. Boom, and I just made the biggest ka-chingy-chingy paycheck we've had so far, I think. Okay. Power station. There it is. Now, I really hope my tanks are murdering crap, and that's why I'm hearing noise. Alright. Before we go too much farther, what are we looking at here? Good. We're good on population. 79% density. Any more power? Of course. Of course. Alright. Three more plants. Another turret. Then there's way more stuff I really want to start delving into. Like rebuilding our economy, getting more... Well, it's not destroyed. I'm not really rebuilding anything, but beefing it up. There's a couple things I want to get done. That, and more security, and more housing, and a bunch of stuff. Either way, I am going to call this an episode. Thank you all for joining me. Another episode of Utopia is in the books. This has been another mission on Vega 3, continuing on our season. And yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.